Bum bum bum.
Hi, I'm Patrick. I am a scholarship recipient from the First Christian Church Scholarship Fund. I went to the University of Oregon, and now I'm here at CERN doing my graduate studies on the way to a PhD, and it's going great. That one is my favorite. That is accelerator cavity from the collider that was in the tunnel that the LHC is now in.
Alex
including
disagreed.
my engaged sister and her fiance.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
About a week ago, but we had to tell parents first.
Right.
Congratulations.
These are the boards I work on. They're called the aux card. They're one of 7 boards in the fast tracker system, and they're designed and built in Chicago. And we're walking towards the start of the universe. So this is the Big Bang, and this is walking back. So this is the first point at which protons and neutrons could exist. It doesn't work. Here's an electron source. Whoa! lot of.
Those were electrons?
Yeah, so come out over here. There it goes. Yeah.
That was beautiful.
So the SPS, the superproton synchrotron, was an experiment before LEP, and then it's now used as the injector for the LHC, and it was the injector for LEP. So the width of the beam is about a few millimeter, and it's kept within here. They can actually steer the beam inside of this. So there was a big problem at the restart of the LHC last year in 2015, that there was what we call a UFO, unidentified falling object, and sometimes you end up with like bits of ice or things that condense in the beam pipe and then fall. And this will cause the beam to hit it, emit a bunch of radiation, it'll warm up the magnets, and then you have to dump the beam. So if this is a big problem, they found a pretty sizable UFO that's still in the beam pipe, and what they did is they can just steer the beam around it. So they just raised the beam profile a little bit to go over the UFO. So that shows how much energy is deposited in a cell. And that's called a calorimeter. It's the thing that measures how much energy, you know, like calories in your food. So there's 2 types of calorimeters. One for measuring things like protons and neutrons, things that interact with the strong nuclear force. And that's called the tile calorimeter on Atlas. So that's what some of my colleagues work on. And then there's electromagnetic calorimeter that measures things like electrons, photons, these things that interact with the electromagnetic force, but not the nuclear force. So in the Atlas system, all those little tracks that are going through, you know, those are charged particles. Some of them are muons. Muons are the thing I was saying earlier, the heavy version of an electron. And they basically go through everything. And so, you know, there's a bunch of different detector systems because you're dealing with a bunch of particles that all behave very differently in regular materials. And so you can't use any one detector technology to do all of this. Yeah, so that's the inner tracker. That's largely what I work with. The thing I'm doing is reconstructing those tracks. So NATO was in charge of, she was the ship leader, so she was the person that had to give permission to the LHC to send beam through. So there's a key and you have to turn on the big red button. But most of it is, you know, just lots of monitoring, lots of monitoring. Okay, let's start. 3 flag on 3, 1, 2, 3, flag!
Flag! Oh, alright.
Go!
Rock, flag, and eagle in 11:36 in second place.
Merci beaucoup.
So these couples are.
It's going great. Thank you very much.
For the longest
time.